say he go need mini too. He say na your price will determine how many mini he go carry. Gaskia, you no come down pass that one. Beg now. Ah. Oh no, I go tell him. I go give back to you now. Hello? Uh-huh. He say he meaning na 310. No. That two something. That one na for use wey dey opened with account. How much you fit pay now? Make I tell am. No be me go kill you. How much you wan pay? How much you fit pay? Make I tell am. He say if he do the mini for you 300. He say? Four standard and 2 mini, ba? Okay, no wahala. When make him prepare am, make dem send am. Me I wan collect this evening, so na the. Okay, before the thing arrive, ba. Okay, first before close of today, ba. Okay, 4 standard and 2 mini, ba. Okay, no wahala. So he said he's going to be taking 4 standard and 2 mini. I no comot anything from the price. Give am. Based on say na person wey be say if my phones get issue na I fit just enter in store say chama my phone get issue, give me phone I go dey pay small so na why person no know where him go. Cause if na another person I no go even gree. So he said we need 4 standard and 2 minis. Yes. Akure now, na Akure demand dey now. Na Akure everything, yes. So today, when I go receive am? Tomorrow. You know wetin you go do? You know wetin you go do for me? Because me no like games for business. Once you don send am, hold on to the account until you don confirm. Na wetin I dey talk, hold on to the account until you confirm payment, please. But you can send them. So he, according to his promise now, he said he's going to send me the money before the close of business today. So I don't know if you help me add 1 or 2 standard, make me sell O for hand. Once I see buyer, make I sell, I'll just collect account credit you at least. Make you know say for people wey go say, can I see before I pay? Shey you grab. Abeg, if you help me put 2 join, make me sell. Even if na 2 standard or 1 mini or 2 standard 2 mini, anyone. But that mini no dey quick dey sell like that. So I just prefer if you do 2 standard or 3 standard 1 mini. That one dey like that. How many mini? hear you. How many minutes you get? I know, Wala. Just let me know the amount you're saying. I beg. The driver's name, the plate number, and the photo and the selfie of the driver. I beg. So in case if you want to like me. Me, I sabi find drivers now. I get friends. Yes, six standard. Yes, I hear you. Six standard. And wait, where be their last bus stop, I beg? No wahala, no wahala. Akure. Anywhere within Akure, I can pick up. I just tell them Akure. Thank God you good like that. I beg, get person who need installation too. I get active. I know on see you. I know on see. Hey, Avero! Can't use this. Who be this one? Who be this one? I get network now. What's the problem? Kim, thanks for coming in. Let's take a look at eFootball 2027. Konami. Wait till they do network now. What is doing my network? Go. Kí ló ń ṣe nẹ́tíwọ̀kì báyìí? Eh? Network, what a guan? No. Connect to LAN. Azal now. Full. Fingerbow, thanks for coming in. When I help me beg this network, look, I see this for. Yes. Let's go. I consent. I beg, no waste time. Today network slow, I swear. Today's network is pretty slow. Very, very slow. Chat, please, let's tap on our screen. Let's share the live. Guys. Get yours and get out. Fiesta. We gon' party like a rock star. First track, 등장 like a shooting star. Yeah, we going to party fiesta. 폰을 들고 전부 다 만내 춤을 더 알고 싶어 쭉 당기지 좀 more. Could never guess my home with really. 날 찾느라 바쁘지 대한민국 really. I'm a 동서남북 타키. 우리 둘이 짝 째리. Just for us, life's too quick. Just for us, if you write the beat. Mo fẹ́ fi declare sí báyìí. What am I using? I don't think say na epic. Come out for here, Jare. Get out. Release the way. That means this is all you can give us. So you know what's up. Double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. So you know what's up. Double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. I don't know what's up with you. One step forward, then back with you. I think we all got it misconstrued. Just seem like it's all ain't enough for you. No matter what I do, I can never get ahead. All about you, can you get it through your head? Got me seeing red, but I think it's clear as day. If you don't work on you, it'll never be okay. Trying to do what I can, but tell me where I I don't understand. What's the football they do, sir? If football, what's this now? The normal penalty, oh no. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Come on for the air. Come on for the air. Egg. So that means what's this now? Not new, like the nonsense. Yeah, let's try again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 10. So, Konami, can you imagine? I should play as much as I like. I know even, they control. Now them they control them. My own is just press X. My own is just to press X. See, it's just X I'm pressing. Get out. I don't understand what's going on here. So if I finish it, I get a boom yang.
For the new era. Drop you bucket jump for the new era. For 우리 신혼은 question for on the radar. For 백지를 내도 백점 for the new era. 나 잡아봐라. Bye. I'm ready on the spike. Always riding low. 안 되죠 않잖아. 그게 넘어서 이미 out of time.
He said enter room make I wound you. Calm now. I just enter 2027. I don't even have the game be now. Give me small space, make I rate my players. Yeah, you want wound me? Calm now. Sure. Everybody hide the hell too. So they are giving us 10 players free. Create room. I think I already have this Messi.
first time. Living through the 아주 많이 오는 날이면 서로 속에 우비를 꺼내입어 빗방울이 내 꿀을 타고 내려 온몸에 씻어도 문제 없어 뭐어때 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again 엉망이어도 돼 Come again once again
Now if you don't relegate me, go Division 6 like that. I talk am Division 5.
지난 폭포 야 흐르게 놔둬 이게 나의 모토 노란 색깔 우비를 걸치고도 샤넬 몸에 아주 꺾어 내게 필요한 건 반돈도 세상에 주어준 말돈도 아니야 I don't wanna have a good life 흘러가는 물이야 꽃이 아픈 일도 지나고 볼땐 미워하는 시간 이상의 손에 애가 다시 뜨기 전에 묶인 때를 지워내고 사랑으로 재업데이트 탕후루 쳐도 깨어난 듯해 So fresh 먹구름의 틈새로 들어와 sunlight
Oh yeah, now create.
서늘한 공기에서 찰나의 감각 비가 아주 많이 오는 날이면 서로 속에 우비를 꺼내입어 빗방울이 내 꿀을 타고 내려 온몸에 씻어도 문제 없어 뭐어때 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again 엉망이어도 돼 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again Come again once again 비는 거리 주어대지만 집중하면 길이 보험해지가 좀 서면 뚜렷해진 sign 더 멀리 I'm heading out 적시 너의 멈추지 마 I gotta see through this climate 들어와 신이 흐름을 따라갈 때 내 의식에 사라져 안개 No rain can stop me 미끄러져도 그냥 해 Until I'm popping 왜 뒤로
Wait, are you playing on mobile or console before I join your room?
can't stop me. No rain, no pain, no pain can't stop me. 비가 아주 많이 오는
Console,
날이면
okay. I go join her at the phone.
속에 우비를 꺼내입어 빗방울이 내 꿀을 타고 내려 온몸에 씻어도 문제 없어 뭐어때 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again 엉망이어도 돼 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again Come again once again
ديالي بغى قلبي مهما يطول زمان عيني فيك من صغري نحوس كل مكان وعيد ندور بلا بك انا رجع باللور وعليك ندور معك انتيا غنشوف النور جيبولي حبيبة ديالي جيبولي ما بيبي مشات لي في ثانية جيبولي حبيبة ديالي جيبولي ما بيبي مشات لي في ثانية mon cœur est cassé sans toi toi laissé beaucoup de dégâts بغيت نكون غير avec toi عيلة أخرى خليتها c'est ok on y va you my corazon you my bonita ديالي بغى قلبي مهما يطول زمان عيني فيك من صغري نحوس كل مكان وعيد ندور بلا بك أنا رجع باللور وعليك ندور معك انتيا غنشوف النور جيبولي حبيبة ديالي جيبولي ما بيبي مشات لي في ثانية جيبولي حبيبة ديالي جيبولي
Dima, thanks for coming in.
مشات لي في ثانية حبيبة وزينة قلبي لا 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 حبيبة وزينة ما بيبي
I don't press am. I don't know what to delay am.
عندك
Like I said, this new game still get bugs.
مهما يطول زمان عيني فيك من صغري نحوس كل مكان وهي تندور ندور بيبي كان ارجع باللور وعليك ندور معاك انت يا غنشوف النور جيبولي حبيبة دياليا جيبولي ما بيبي مشات لي في ثانية جيبولي حبيبة دياليا جيبولي ما بيبي مشات لي في ثانية
Chat, please, if you just joining in, please let's like, let's share, let's follow. These guys, let's tap on our screen, chat. Let's tap on our screen.
There's a butterfly effect, 'cause I feel my heartbeat rise. The moonlight cuts through wide. My friends are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. There's a sadness that I really can't shake, and my vision's got a few stripes. I never really feel at home anywhere. It's the right place at the wrong time. I feel my heartbeat climb. The moonlight cuts through wide. My friends are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. The heat and the dark, my head is so
Alpha, send your 550. Your 5 will get out. For guy, when driver wants to share for Abuja, you want fly. I dey give you good deal o with 1 month fee. Charge the client for the 1 month. So when you collect the money for 1 month. They never open am, na brand new, sealed now, but e get account. I don tell you this thing before. E get account, but e no get, the account no complete. E no complete the bank. You go just transfer the details now. The account no complete. No be after this registration no complete. The registration no complete. I know wetin I dey tell you. Registration is not complete. Now you go finish am. Snap wetin the dashboard. He's on touch now. He's sealed. I don't hear. I know, but this one is sealed. I don't buy two before. I don't know. Let me snap am.
Hello everyone, and welcome to And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things already rolling. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And the shot! And again! Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Caicedo. Rashford. Roberto Baggio. Well, they've got it again. And here's Osimhen. Messi stood up well to him there. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi wants to run onto this. Can he finish?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
O'Reilly. Aims beyond the defence. Plays it through. Rashford. He's picked his way through. And here's Osimhen. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Now the delivery. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. It's Rashford! And again, he is at his elastic best. Arsenal have their second corner now. Baggio goes short. And here's Baggio. And it's Valverde. Oh, right place, right time. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rashford. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a great position here. Osimhen receives... Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Throw it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's through here. He's on it. Can Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Baggio with the short one. Caicedo. And now a sudden chance to counter. This might spell danger. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's been played through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. O'Reilly.
Chelsea truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Showing great feet there. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got away from it. That is good strength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. And Shevchenko! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
O'Reilly. Not where it came from. Knocks it into space. And it's Baggio. Now this could be a chance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Chelsea coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Pirlo. Defending was strong and firm. Caicedo. Rashford. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal going after that. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Valverde. Valverde ventures forward. That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Chelsea are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ribery does well to get it back. Valverde. Yamal. Ederson clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a delicate pass. Spread neatly. Rashford. And it's Baggio. Valverde. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's chosen to go back. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's found a way through.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, that's a key interception. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts.
See these two.
Chelsea very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's a good run down the left. Nice control.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ribery.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal finding himself in space. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Por si algún día de mí quieras desaparecer.
wahala, no wahala. Let's play now. Play on now, you know, play again. Chat, let's play. If you're in the comments and you want to play, let's play. Yeah, I know.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Pass is just off target. Right, Shevchenko. Yamal, nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's played through for him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the right flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. And here's Yamal. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. And here's Haaland. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nuno Mendes. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Aims beyond the It's Aguero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Aguero does really well there. He is strong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Paris Saint-Germain are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah.
And the shots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yamal, and he shoots! It's goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Yamal, and he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is always looking to break lines.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out towards the right wing. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko might just make this. No, again there's no way through. Knocks it into space.
Chelsea certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Van der Ven. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Aguero, brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Yamal, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that's gone loose. He's given the time to pick a pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Yeah, what's up?
And we get things going again.
Chelsea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Aguero.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Haaland. Can he finish? Haaland is flagged offside.
MK4354W.
Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Van de Ven. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He said this update is back.
They've played it short.
I can't judge.
Shifted it to the
No,
flank.
because
Aguero
I can't really
finds
judge this
himself
update.
offside.
No, still looking at it. Before I do my honest.
Can he get it through? Now it's
A
Mbappe.
great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi, looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for options for movement. Neuer claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 14, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 8, Andrea Pirlo. Number 26,
Out again for a throw-in.
Number 9, Lionel Messi. Number 20,
Tries from a long way out.
coming on the field.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those.
Takes a shot.
Number 18,
And he can clear it away.
Eden Hazard. Number 10,
Shoots! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 10.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 14.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Aguero. Rijkaard. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Haaland. Saliba cuts it out. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear. And it's Aguero. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Decent chance! Rijkaard. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Hazard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred. Aguero. It's a searching pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Diaz, not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, super find. Lovely ball and he's had a shot! It's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play.
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Oh, I do. My mind said really good. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Misha was good. Sure, let's get the live show. Long time. How have you been, Misha? You just went offline. What was wrong? Hope you're good. Chad, let's share the live. Let's share the live. I wouldn't say the update is that good. I'm still evaluating the updates. I wouldn't say it's that good. Abdul the kid, Israel, Isaiah, that is good. Isaiah is good. How are you? I wouldn't say the updates are good. It's not really hard to start to like Israel, Isaiah, I thank you. How you doing? I don't really know how to do this visual instruction. I don't know why Konami removed deep defensive mode. I don't know why Konami removed deep defensive mode. Yeah, man. Heavy boy, exciting. Hope work isn't too stressful. You should rest.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. Nicely worked. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lofted in. He's played it long. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And that could set him on his way. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
CS6 motions.
That is ended up in no man's land.
CS6 with Salah.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Foot in. He's having a hit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
It's my very to present that. I don't know why they still give him that.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
To
Messi.
be honest, Konami, I'm not feeling this.
Pirlo does well to get it back.
Can you imagine?
And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe. He's through here.
Why is he leaving his position? Somebody.
Oh, can he get onto this?
CS6 motions in the building, my chairman.
And that's a throw.
How deep?
Looking for the run. Shevchenko. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona and Ribéry! And he should have made them pay.
Ribéry has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. Gets a good foot in there. Ball in towards the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Out of play for a throw. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Now it's Shevchenko.
Waiting be this now. Konami,
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And smartly reclaimed. Threads one in. Van Dijk makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Imagine.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Romero is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Knocks it into space. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. No way through there. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Chelsea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Pirlo. No way through. McKennie. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. Great defending, strong and determined. The message is clear, none shall pass. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, super ball!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's rather hopeful! Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Not the most accurate pass. And he was quick to react. Mighty looking ball that. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to retrieve it. That has not gone well. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Taken back almost at once. Rice. And this is Shevchenko. That has been cut short. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's going to have his name taken. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Cucurella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. And he's managed to get rid. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand with the clearance.
Chelsea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 18.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. Oh, just Mohamed Salah! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Van Bommel. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a bet.
Because say you find out be oh na 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 make you no go to me jumbo la 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 girl I love you but make a holy you and like the shamba la 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 I can no chill no feel like a fumble she got OJ shawty cause say you find out be oh na 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 baby make you no go to me like over make you no go to me la 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 over me, hands all over me. Any other love is a counterfeit, oh. I'ma get one more thing. Don't let nobody come between. You are my best friend, mon ami. Hold me like that, oh, I know, say we there together. Give me one, give me kiss, I'ma love me forever, oh, oh. Girl, I love you, that make I hold you on. There's too many things on my mind, but you take away on my heart.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Pirlo. Shevchenko goes for a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely shaped cross. Spread it left. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Threads one in. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Swings in, getting up there! He will be livid with himself. Fabian Ruiz. So it is still 0-0. Aguero. Oh, well played, well played. Romero spots it and intercepts. It's a sharp pass. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yamal. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Romero is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's Bellingham. And that has been slung wide. Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. And that is going out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Fabian Ruiz. Aguero. Spread neatly. Yamal gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Aguero. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. Oh, important interception. Nuno Mendes lays it forward. Now it's Aguero. Well, that looks a bit... Shapes to shoot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Mbappe. And it's Cannavaro. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A lovely bit of skill. And it's Bergkamp. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Aguero! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running. So neither side has yet broken through. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
And this is Bergkamp. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Bellingham. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Bergkamp! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
El dorsal 8.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Pirlo! Loose, and again! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
And once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
98.004 espectadores.
Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko! Ribery. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
No say your life don't spoil. I swear. Because which kind of rubbish be that one? You share you yourself as human being fit do one. Person where you supposed to swear for.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
He's had it taken off him.
Messi. El dorsal
Well,
14.
yet another interception and a show of...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he can thump it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it into space. Up towards the front line. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Gerrard. It's Gerrard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is very well defended. No way through. No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. Dembele. Cherki. He is through here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be.
Rafinha clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Aguero. Oh, just skips, and the shot! And with that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one.
With the jaded, heaven knows I've been lost for weeks. Then I walk from the days and the lady. You said take my hand.